Good morning, and welcome back to Overbooked. And Amanda. We're gonna attempt to do another vlog because when I say attempt, I want to tell you some behind the scenes is I've only tried to do one. I tried to do a weekend vlog the other weekend, and it didn't happen. I had to film 2 videos and that was it. But this weekend's different, I feel it. We're gonna do one this weekend, and / week, I feel like, honestly. This weekend, my friend Emily is coming into town, which I'm very excited. I haven't seen her in a very long time. I'm trying to think of when last time I saw her. It's been a bit. So she's coming into town tomorrow. Today is Saturday. So I have today. So I'm just really excited. I feel like there's going to be some fun things, some fun moments. Reading also involved. Also a lot of finals stuff. So my YouTube channel is probably going to be pretty quiet. I just made an Instagram page, which was probably not the greatest timing. But I don't know what it is, but I just don't want to think about either one of them right now, which I'm not saying I'm putting all my energy into my class, but I'm just also not feeling like putting energy into anything else. So there's also going to be a lot of like studying and writing and boring stuff like that happening. But for reading, I have some goals because I haven't been following the goals I originally set. I checked out How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Sherry Jones like a month ago. So I'm finally getting around to reading it. And this was supposed to be the March book club for the Book of Sense. Pretty behind. So I'm reading that. Halfway through about. I'm really liking the story. The story centers around these various characters, but we'll start with one core character, and her name is Lala. And she is in this kind of like not healthy, we'll say, relationship with this man who does illegal things for a living, and she is pregnant, and she finds out that he does something that's just really illegal, really bad. I wonder if the book tells us. The cover does. Not really. So he does something that's really bad, and this sets off this whole chain of events and reactions in this community. And that's why I say there's like multiple characters involved, because it's not just Lala. It's like her grandmother, it's this other woman who the crime involved. It's like just all these other various characters around this community, and how like it's really picking up steam now, because I think in the beginning it was a little like, no, I wouldn't say boring, but it was just ground setting. Like we were learning who all these characters were, which I actually really love. And now like we're seeing how they're all like connecting or will connect, and it's really interesting. I'm liking it, and I think this cover is just beautiful. The other thing I'm reading right now is the Anna Karenina book, which I have not paid attention to for like a hot month. Like I'm not even like a legit month. So I would like to read some of that today, a page, I don't know, something, because that's supposed to be the book club pick for the stacks for May, and that's coming up. Right now, I don't think I'm gonna finish the book in May. That's just not gonna happen. But I started it, and I'd like to finish it, and I'd like to listen to that episode of the Stacks. So finally, this is a very long intro. I promise. The only time this is gonna be this long again is if I finish a book, which doesn't usually happen. The last book I'm reading right now is A Promised Land by Barack Obama. I finally got it from Libby. I've been waiting for like 6 months. I think longer, to be honest. I should check when I place it on hold. And so I started that yesterday. I only have, today, 19 days to finish a 29-hour book. And I did the math, and I think I need to listen to like 2 hours a day to be able to finish this book in time. So I guess that's also a thing I need to do. So I guess wherever I'm going, if I'm driving somewhere, if I'm walking to the mailbox, if I'm cooking, we're listening to A Promised Land. A lot of Barack Obama is going to be happening in the next month. So I started that. I mean, obviously, I'm enjoying it. I started it yesterday. Like I said, I was already kind of tearing up because I'm just an emotional wreck, and that's how it is. But so that's what's going on this weekend. Hopefully I finish. Really, my main goal is to finish this book so I can return it and start the next Book of Sense book club that I have. Without further ado, I'm going to get reading. So Saturday, yesterday, I got a lot of A Promised Land done by Barack Obama. So I'm like, I can't remember, 7 or 8 hours in now. And man, I now know why it's a 29-hour book. Our man, Barack, is really detailing everything. So like I said, 7 or 8 hours in. We haven't even won the 2008 presidential election yet. So I'm like, oh my God, there's so much more to go. But it's fine. It's really interesting, obviously. It's like really, it's not like boring. It's just like there's so many details, and then he'll tell us about this thing, and I'm just kind of like, okay. Mr. President, I don't know if you know, but there's this thing called a library, and I can only have your book for so long. I know he's getting this feedback, and he's probably going to take it into his next book. I got into how the one-armed sister sweeps her house. I got to like almost page 200, I think. Oof, I don't know. I would really like to finish that today. I think I can. My only doubt is, so like I said, my friend Emily is coming today, so I'm not sure what time. And I have some other stuff I need to do before she gets here. Mainly being, this is the bed she's gonna sleep on, and I washed the sheets, can you see? And I took all the sheets off and washed them, and I haven't done anything with them, so I need to make her bed. And I need to clean the bathroom because it's a hot mess. Is anybody else like, there's this like video I saw one time, and it was like this guy making fun of moms who clean their house. And it's like, we have to clean it like no one lives here. And that's how I always feel like when somebody comes over. I'm like, I have to clean this place like no one's walked in this apartment. And that's that's what it is. So I gotta do that. And then most importantly, I would really like to go rollerblading today. So I think what I'm actually gonna do is I think I'm gonna finish doing this video that I'm editing and post it up on YouTube, and then I think I might just go rollerblade quick before I do anything else. And then what else did I do yesterday? I didn't read any Anna Karenina. I wouldn't be surprised if Anna Karenina doesn't even make an appearance, you guys. Honestly, she's in the back of my mind. So far back that I just almost forget about her. But yesterday, I do want to point out, I attended this virtual event through Loyalty Books that Traci from the Stacks hosted. And it was like this virtual reading. It was a bunch of these authors who either read their work, read somebody else's work, or had like a conversation between two authors. And it was all in support of the AAPI community. So all the proceeds from the tickets went to, I think it was, oh my gosh, something for like Asian Justice Solidarity, some great nonprofit. And then they were also selling books that I did not buy, but some of the proceeds went to that as well, which was very, very cool. And it was actually really, really interesting and really fun. I didn't really go to a lot of readings before the pandemic, and this made me really want to go to a reading. It's like really powerful to listen to an author read their work or just read something. It was really cool. So I really liked it, and it was really, 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 really cool. So we're gonna let this video finish, get it all posted up, and we'll get some more clips of the day. Probably won't check in again. It's probably just gonna be another day of me just like filming random clips with some music overhead, but yeah, I'm excited. Until my friend comes, so I guess let's try to do some homework. right, good morning. It's Monday. Yesterday my friend came into town. We got some beer and barbecue at this place, and barbecue was disappointing, but you know, the company wasn't, so that's all that matters. I am on my way currently to go get my second dose of the vaccine, and I'm just overjoyed. I'm gonna do that, and we'll see what else the day may bring. It's about a 40-minute drive, so we're gonna listen to some Barack Obama, because why not? And also, we have to listen to him every day in order to be able to finish this book. All right, here we go. And then I'm gonna hand it over to you. Yay! You don't look very happy.
Okay, let me try again.
Let's try again. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yum! Hi. So it's been a while since I checked in. Honestly, not much happened. There wasn't a lot of reading going on. There wasn't a lot of stuff happening. My friend came and we watched a lot of Love Island, which was super fun. I loved it. Just a really cool, just relaxing, chill week. But it is Saturday, and I need to wrap up this vlog. I don't even know if this is actually going to look great, but whatever. And I got out this morning and finished How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House, and it was, emotional journey. I don't know if I've mentioned this in the blog or in the vlog before, but I'm reading this for the Book of Sense book club that happened 2 months ago at this point. But wow, this was really, really good. This follows the story of our main character who is in an abusive relationship, and just how she is trying to navigate her life and all of these characters around her. And there's like an event that happens that ties them all together, and we see all these different characters' perspectives, and then how like they all kind of like really just collide together at the end. And it's just, I love those kind of books. We get so much like detail and background story of the characters, which I also super love. I love character development. So it was just a really, really great book, and I highly recommend. But now I think I'm going to try to play some Animal Crossing and listen to Barack Obama, because I think we're almost halfway through the book, which I think is pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. But we still have like 15 hours left. I don't know how many days we have left, so I'll have to look at that. But I'm enjoying A Promised Land. It's good. It's really evident why it's super long, because President Obama really likes to describe everybody and describe everything that's going on, which sometimes is like really cool, but sometimes I'm like, yeah, I didn't really need to know what that person looked like or that conversation you had, because it seems like in the grand scheme of things it doesn't matter. So I need you to get to the point. But it is interesting. I mean, everything he's saying, it's made interesting. It sounds interesting. It's what I've actually found. So we finally got to him being elected, and he's talking about like the housing market crash and like just the whole 2008 situation and blah blah blah, which I don't really have strong memory of. I think I might have been like late middle school, early high school, so I wasn't paying attention. So it's like interesting to hear that stuff, because I don't really feel like, I mean, I lived through it, but I don't really feel like I know much about it. So it's kind of cool to see or listen to that and get information about that. So that's what we're going to do today, and probably some other stuff, but it's no longer a vlog, so who cares? Thanks for following along. And I'm going to keep trying to do these vlogs once a month, and hopefully they'll get better. We'll see. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it gives me a confidence boost that maybe I'm doing something right. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Well, happy reading. Bye.